Now from the longtime home of the Royals, day baseball from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Kansas City Royals. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. William Key will be the starter for the Royals in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately.
So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Mad Dog Pruitt. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season, just under 400. 0-1 the count. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Really?
Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses, ball 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
The 2-0. 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Popped him up. Zunino shading to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 misses for the second ball.
2 balls, 1 strike. Come on, big guy, steer this one.
Runner goes for second. Pitch inside the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Come on, big guy. 1 time. Here you go.
He's going to make him throw him something here. 3-2 now.
Go now. Come on now. 1 time.
And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Stepping in, Oren Polito, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. On the season, Polito is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. Chirinos has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty D, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone.
High and deep to right. Diaz going back to the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he is into second base with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up.
Striding in, Mad Dog Pruitt. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Adams at second. Duffy is over at first with 1 away. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Velasquez in foul ground, and oh, this one drops.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
0-2, here it comes.
All right, you're here,
And there's a base hit on the line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner as he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play a run comes across to score. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Here we go.
From the belt, the pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
1-1 the count. Runners are at second and third with 1 down.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get the pitch.
The 1-2 is a sinker that misses for a ball.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
Outside in a full count, 3-2. Jorge Bonifacio is on deck. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Behind 0-2 now.
2 strikes. Hey, see you to rip it up there.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike. Digging in the switch hitter, Mad Dog Pruitt. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a
Let it
ribby.
fly right here. Let it fly. Hey, see it. Drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Yeah, batting averages are much better 1-0 in a count than they are when the count is even. They opted to go with a pitch out to lead off the at-bat, and it obviously cost them. No real damage done yet, but now they've even got a tougher situation to deal with.
Now to the plate, Willie Calhoun. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Montano on second. Pruitt at first. 2 out in the inning. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Velasquez is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits. No. Ready once again, Luis Vasquez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Hey, Luis
Vasquez.
Duffy sets, looking for the strikeout.
1-1.
A bouncer to the left side, and there's his first base hit in this one.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Mad Dog Pruitt, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. First offering on its way. Hard on the ground towards short. Adames brings it in, and from the seat of his pants, he gets the force. Ready for another chance? Willie Adames. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
To his left, Pruitt. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So next to the plate for the Royals, Mad Dog Pruitt, and he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gun. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 6 runs, 13 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. Onto the lawn and gone. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Number 11 for him on the season as they open up a 4-run lead.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare. Yeah, this game was decided in the 8th. That was a huge offensive fireworks coming into the 8th inning. And when the other guys put up a big inning like that against you late in the game, it's really tough to make any kind of a comeback.
11-5, the final tally in this one. Kansas City put on a real offensive show with 11 runs on the board. Danny Duffy claims the win out of the pen, his first. Thursday night baseball on the show as we join you from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Kansas City Royals. Toronto attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. Brad Keller is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Kansas City. What do we need to know here? Digging in, Mad Dog. Hoping to stay hot as he came through with a 4-hit contest yesterday afternoon. Here's the first pitch to him. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Hey, get your pitch. Stay hot up there.
The 0-1 on its way. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
He certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Willie.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. 1-0 the count. Duffy over at second. Pruitt on at first with 2 down. 2 balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder, Sanchez, or the Sanchez as he's been called. He was selected in the first round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really...
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Grichuk looks up. This one clears the party porch just shy of the fountains. They don't hit him out there. That's a long home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Royals have moved out to a 3-0 lead.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best.
Stepping in, Mad Dog Pruitt. He reached on a single in his first try.
Mad Dog Pruitt.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Drury is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Mad Dog Pruitt for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Pruitt.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Drury is over and he puts it away for the first out. So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. Hard back up the middle. Pruitt comes up with it. And there's out number 2. Digging in, Mad Mad-Dog Pruitt. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Nice and patient. Good for the pitch.
First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. In his career, Pruitt is, get this, slugging over 700. That's a number almost unheard of. So if you can help it, don't miss any of his at-bats. Behind 0-2 now.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first two by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Now, what time? What fly?
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And they have taken the lead. So a 3-run shot to right center field. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and it's now 7-4.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday.
Standing in, now Dennis Davidson.
Number 0.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. This is line to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's.
Here's Randall Grichuk. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning.
Hey, right guy, right spot.
At the plate, Mad-Dog Pruitt, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loved to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
No balls and 1 strike. 7 runs on 12 hits. 1 error so far for Kansas City.
Punch up right now.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Giles is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
I expect this series to be a battle. So to take the first game at home, it's definitely the way you want to start it out. Give that home crowd a reason to come back tomorrow for what will hopefully be another solid.
Friday night baseball from the K, Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Kansas City Royals. Toronto hope to put a lid on their 7-game losing streak. Coming up next.
Play ball. He's out.
Next to bat for Toronto, Jonathan Davis is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Up.
Popped high in the air. And this is taken in for the second out. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
Coming to the plate now, Mad Dog Pruitt, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Stay hot, baby, stay hot.
From the stretch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Hernandez. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Royals leave. So stepping in, Mad Dog Pruitt. He flew out in his last at bat.
Hey, here we go. Hey, let it fly.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. So striding in, Devin Travis, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Base hit into right center. And the tying run is in to score from third. Stepping into the box, Mad Dog Pruitt. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
0-1, here it comes. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. Solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year, and the Royals have taken the lead. It's 2-1.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Dennis Davidson. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Played on the backhand.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality hits.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mad Dog Pruitt. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 0-1 delivery. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Now batting, The left fielder, Willie.
And here's the former Padres Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Pruitt is off at first with 2 away.
Hey, double guys in. Here we go.
2 balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
2-1 after the foul ball there.
Hey, let her rip one time.
Hey, wait for a good one and drive.
Now a move over to first. And the runner back. The 2-1 home. Runners off for second. Strike taken to throw. And he is in there.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for Kansas City. Still down by a count of 4-2. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally. The Kansas City Royals came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Javier Castro gets the win. MLB The Show has Saturday Night Baseball from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. Tonight it's the 3rd of this 4-game weekend series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Kansas City Royals. Toronto go to work on ending what's become an 8-game skid. First pitch is next.
Play ball.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season. So perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top.
Guy continues to swing a hot bat. Hit over 200 last month. We'll see if he can keep scorching here in this one.
Throw won't get him.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
And he's safe. Now at the plate, Mad Dog Pruitt. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they've had a pretty rough go of it of late, and that's being kind. They come in losers of 8 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to find any way to dig themselves out of this current losing streak, then they're going to have to downshift a little bit.
And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the. Brandon Drury will bat next.
The third baseman, number 3, Brandon Drury.
Here's the 0-2.
One.
On the ground to short. Pruitt charging this one. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Digging in now, Mad Dog Pruitt.
And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup.
Come on, get here.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game, as he has been on fire this month.
You know what, Matty? I don't see it ending anytime soon. We got to take a look at the upcoming matchups, but this guy is absolutely locked in the plate, and I don't think anybody gets him to lose his toehold right now.
Strike one to start the at-bat. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Strike 2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
Hey, let her rip one time. He's going.
He's running. Just keeping him close. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And they will tag him out between first and second. And whatever that was, it backfired, and there are 2 away.
Clearly, he was just a little too anxious to break for second.
Standing in, Mad Dog Pruitt, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Hey, square one up.
Defoe at second with 2 down.
Hey, get you a good one up there, huh?
Behind 0-2 now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Yeah, and I'm not sure I agree with it either. Most pitchers, like when they're in a groove, they just want to get back on the bump and compete. Sometimes visits like these are just like a formality.
Now batting, right fielder.
And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio. He's set, and the pitch. Late that time for a strike.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Come on, big guy. See it, drive it. See it, drive it.
Hey, let it fly. Let's go right here.
In there at the letters, 1-2 now.
Come on now, get your pitch up there, kid.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
Hey, you got it. No one better. That's good.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Pruitt blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Safe at the plate. We are knotted at 3. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance, and he doesn't.
Here's Randall Grichuk. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Randall.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So coming to the plate, Mad Dog Pruitt. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Lifted the other way out to left center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is. Stepping in for the Jays, Octavio Veras. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Toward the alley in left center on a base hit. So a great start to the 9th as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to kick off the inning.
I mean, that has to
and everyone on the team can finally breathe a little bit easier tonight. They finally snapped that 8-game losing skid. Hopefully they can get on a roll now.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Toronto Blue Jays came.